Thrawn's hidden intentions behind rebuilding the Empire could have huge implications for Ahsoka Season 2. Here's how it could change everything. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Grand Admiral Thrawn's true motives in Ahsoka Season 2 could have major implications for the story. Thrawn's fear of the Grisks, a terrifying alien race, is the driving force behind his actions. Thrawn's desire to rebuild the Empire is fueled by his belief that the New Republic is weak and incapable of effectively waging war. Grand Admiral Thrawn has returned to the Star Wars galaxy, and his true motives could have massive implications for Ahsoka Season 2. Originally created in Star Wars Legends by celebrated author Timothy Zahn, Grand Admiral Thrawn has made his live-action Star Wars debut in Ahsoka, now played by Lars Mikkelsen. Thrawn is an unusual figure among the Empire, the only alien to ever ascend to the rank of Grand Admiral. Ahsoka portrayed Grand Admiral Thrawn as, apparently, a committed Imperial. For the Empire, he repeated on 2 occasions, hinting that he at least wants to be seen as something of a true believer. This makes him a terrifying force to be reckoned with, but Thrawn is actually a much more complex character. Star Wars tie-ins give Thrawn much deeper depth and very different motives, setting up some major potential twists in Ahsoka Season 2. Grand Admiral Thrawn is a Chiss, an alien from the unknown regions, a vast and little explored area of space. His backstory is told in Timothy Zahn's Canon Thrawn, Ascendancy trilogy, and to a lesser extent, in a separate book simply called Thrawn. This reveals Thrawn and the Chiss are threatened by a race known as the Grisks. The Grisks are some of the most terrifying villains in Star Wars history, simply because of the insidious nature of their attacks. They conquer worlds by destroying them from the inside. They use other conquered peoples to sow discord and cause civil wars. Once their targets have weakened themselves enough, the Grisks swoop in and take over. In the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy, the Grisks nearly succeed in plunging the Chiss Ascendancy into civil war. The Grisks launch several attacks on the Chiss Ascendancy during the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy. They first use a group of aliens called the Adbi to divide the Chiss ruling families, and then use a more direct route, attempting to persuade the Chiss that one of their ruling families is plotting a coup. In both cases, the Chiss Ascendancy was very nearly plunged into a civil war that would have led to its ruin. Thrawn and his inner circle bend rules, and even break Chiss military law, to fend off the Grisks both times. Thrawn's actions made him a controversial figure, disliked because of his unconventional methods and his tendency to disregard the rules. Many viewed him a threat and sought to get rid of him. Thrawn and his allies knew that, if the Grisks were not destroyed once and for all, the aliens would become unstoppable and the Chiss Ascendancy would cease to exist. As such, they took advantage of the divisions among the Chiss to fake an exile. Thrawn was apparently exiled from Chiss space, where he was found by the Empire. In reality, Thrawn and Chiss allies, such as Supreme General Bakif, believed the Empire could either be the salvation of the Ascendancy or another danger to it. They had sent Thrawn to Imperial space on a covert mission to discover which one it was. In Zahn's novel Thrawn Treason, Grand Admiral Thrawn uses his Imperial fleet to aid another ally, Admiral Ar'alani, in a battle against the Grisks without authorization from the Empire. This is a breach of Imperial law, and Thrawn's actions angered Emperor Palpatine himself. Thrawn was under order to return to Coruscant and meet the Empire, and it is likely he would have been executed. However, before this could happen, Thrawn participated in one last action at Lothal. This went catastrophically wrong, resulting in his being banished to Peridea by Ezra Bridger.